Hi guys, I'm Omid and this is Selen. We have another mock test today on a beautiful day in Brisbane. Selen, can you please tell me a bit about your driving experience? How long? First, where are you from?
I'm from Mongolia.
Mongolia, okay. So in Mongolia, you drive on this side, yeah?
No, the other side.
The other side, like compared to Australia, you drive on the other side.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's right.
And how long have you been in Australia for?
I've been here like over in a year.
Over a year. And have you been driving? How long have you been driving here?
Not too much. I got a like couple of lessons and
Okay.
yeah.
So about like 2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. And have you booked your test already?
I booked it. Yeah.
Okay, and is it, you said it's from like a month from now, yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. And what car did you have your lesson in? What car did you drive in?
I had my it's Camry.
Okay,
Camry,
okay.
yeah.
And you mentioned you have a car, you have a BMW, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. You've been driving that BMW for some time here?
Yeah, around maybe in total like it's 20 hours of
Okay.
driving. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is the Suzuki Swift. You've never driven a Suzuki Swift before, have you?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't. Yeah.
So something that might be challenging is the location of the indicator, yeah?
Yeah.
In your car, the indicator is this side, but in
Yes.
Suzuki Swift, my car, the indicator is on that side.
Okay.
Let's see how we go. And you mentioned that you've taken 2 hour lessons. Okay, great. Okay, so we go for half an hour drive and I'll give you directions as we go. I use hand gestures. For example, I ask you, okay, at the second traffic lights, turn right. At the intersection, turn left, yeah?
Okay.
Just follow my hand movement and just follow the directions. If there is any instructions that is not clear, ask me, yes?
Okay.
I repeat again and I word it differently so you understand. Also, I'm not going to give you any illegal instructions.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
for example, if I ask you to do a U-turn, it is possible, yeah? I'm not going to trick you, yeah? The same thing happens on the actual test. If I don't give you any instructions in residential areas at intersections, you just go straight through, right? At traffic lights, if there is no instructions, again, just straight through. At a one-way sign or only sign, I'm not gonna say anything and you just follow the same direction that the sign says as well, yeah? Okay, cool. Ready?
Yes.
You adjusted your seat, adjusted your mirrors, everything? Okay, cool. Anytime you're ready, we can get started and drive forward.
Okay. Should we start?
Yeah, let's please, yeah.
I'm sorry. Does it light or?
No, it doesn't light. And by the way, I need to ask you about two of the car controls. Sorry,
yeah,
Selen.
yeah.
So, so I'll ask you about two of the car controls before we start. Can you please show me how you turn on your hazard light or emergency light?
Yeah.
Beautiful. And how you turn on your air conditioner?
AC up and this using these knobs and press the AC button.
Cool.
Yeah.
The knob should be at least on 1. So that the knob for 0. So this one at least on 1. So
Okay.
yeah, cool. All right, cool. Just anytime you're ready, we can get started.
Okay.
So yes, these the gears here, it
Yeah.
doesn't light up. So
Okay.
yeah, so this gear here, it doesn't light up.
Okay.
There's no light here, so you just need to see your screen.
Right.
See there, and you can see which gear you are in. Yeah.
Thanks.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay. Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. If you are already subscribed to this channel, welcome back. If you are new here and enjoy these types of videos, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Also feel free to leave any comments or questions you may have down below and I will respond to all of them. Just a bit of housekeeping information. The driver's good performances are shown on the screen with green points. The yellow points on the screen indicate non-critical or minor driving errors. The red points indicate critical or major driving errors. Further explanations are usually provided for both minor and major driving errors. You may also see the abbreviation MIS or MIS on the screen, which stands for mirrors, indicator, shoulder check. This means the driver checks their mirrors, turns on the indicator, and does a shoulder check. MS stands for mirrors, shoulder check, which means the driver checks their mirrors and does a shoulder check. With that said, sit back, relax, and enjoy watching this mock driving test. When turning from a single lane to a multi-lane road, you can choose any lane you like. We'll cover this in more detail later in the video. However, at the Greenslopes Driving Test Center, if you turn left from Plimsoll Street onto Logan Road, never take the left lane. The left lane ends after about 10 meters, and what happens to Selen here could happen to you too. It's better to avoid the left lane and go straight to the middle lane. Was it a bit confusing to drive here at the beginning when you were driving on the opposite side?
Yes, it's quite tricky. It's like, gotta follow my hand.
You've been back to Mongolia since then?
Yes, and also then I got there and also got confused.
Oh, really?
I couldn't drive there.
Yeah, this is amazing. This happens quite often.
Sorry.
Okay. Selen owns a BMW, a German car, which means the positions of the indicator and wiper controls are opposite to those in a Suzuki Swift, a Japanese car. In the Suzuki Swift, the indicator is on the right hand side, whereas in the BMW, the indicator is on the left. Since Selen has been driving her BMW for 20 hours, she is used to the indicator being on the left side. Today is her first time driving a Suzuki Swift, so she made the mistake of activating the wiper instead of the indicator a few times. For those of you who have been driving a European car with the indicator on the left hand side, I suggest taking your driving test in the same car you are used to. If that's not possible and you need to use an Asian car for the test, make sure to drive the new car for several hours before your driving test. Mixing up the wiper and indicator controls doesn't look good on the driving test, makes you more nervous, and might lead to more mistakes. Okay, we turn right at the traffic lights here. It's okay, you can push it up. Yeah. With your seat, Selen,
Yep.
you could, if it is too high, I can stop somewhere and lower it down a bit.
Okay.
Do you think it's okay or is it too high?
I think a little bit lower.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'll tell you where to stop. You can stop somewhere and you can lower it down. And I think if you push it back a bit, you have better control over the steering wheel.
Okay.
One of the steering wheel operation errors is moving the steering wheel unnecessarily or not steering a steady course. Selen did this throughout the whole drive.
This is a non-critical driving error and a mark down on the driving test. Make sure to hold the steering wheel as steady as possible when you drive and only move it when necessary. This is a side-by-side comparison of how Jason and Selen steered the car on the same road. As you can see, Selen moves the steering wheel around unnecessarily. This usually happens due to nervousness or lack of experience.
Okay, the first intersection, we turn right.
Okay.
Okay, we turn left here, First Street. And can we, see that shade behind that white car? If you can please pull over in that shade and stay a little away from the curb so we do a reversing here.
When pulling over to the side of the road, make sure to keep your indicator on until you have come to a complete stop, then turn it off. In this instance, we turned the indicator off while the car was still in motion.
Okay.
Cool, yes, perfect. We can park the car here.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you can adjust your seat. There's a lot, yes, you can push that one down a bit. Also, if you go slightly backward, I guess because your arms are so switched now, yeah, maybe move a bit forward.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Maybe slightly back. Yeah, how do you feel now?
Yeah.
Okay, so your mirrors are still in good position. If you need to change your mirror, adjust your mirrors.
Okay. All good.
All good?
Okay.
Okay, cool. So just a straight backward, yeah, on a straight line.
This is a common mistake among many learners, not knowing which direction to turn the steering wheel when reversing. Just remember, when reversing, the steering wheel moves the back of the car in the direction of the turn. So if you notice the back of your car moving toward the middle of the road, you need to turn the steering wheel to the left or toward the curb to bring the back of the car closer to the curb. Here we were turning the steering wheel in the opposite direction, ending up in the middle of the road. This is extremely dangerous when reversing, as it might cause an accident with oncoming cars or block their way. Hence, this is a critical driving error and an instant fail.
Okay, and that's enough. Okay, anytime you're ready, we move back to the road. We go straight here. Yeah. Okay, at the intersection, we just go straight through. Okay, at the end of this road, we go right.
Go right.
Okay, at the end of this road, we turn right, please.
At the end of this road, there is a give way sign. There was a car on the right hand side with its left indicator on. So Selena stops to make sure that the car is really turning left before proceeding. Great. When driving, notice other cars' indicators, but never fully trust them. Sometimes other drivers indicate, but don't turn.
And we turn left at the intersection.
Most school zones have a specific operating times, usually between 7 to 9 in the morning and 2 to 4 in the afternoon. Only on school days, Monday to Friday. If you're driving in a school zone outside these hours and days, you don't need to slow down. Because the school is not in session, so there won't be any school kids walking nearby. This test was on a Friday morning at 9:30 a.m., so we didn't need to slow down for the school zone and had to drive at the normal speed limit of the road, which was 60. We saw the speed limit sign at the beginning of this road. However, we slowed down to around 45, which was too slow for the situation and resulted in a mark down.
Okay, at the roundabout up the hill, we go right. Yeah. traffic lights, we turn right. We turn left here, please.
Here?
Yep, just this one. Okay, at the end of this road, we turn left. Okay, so then at the traffic lights, we turn right. We turn right first and immediately left at the next traffic lights, yeah?
Okay.
So right here and next traffic lights, we turn left.
Okay.
When turning from a single lane to a multi-lane road, you can choose any lane you prefer. For example, you can take the left lane, middle lane, or right lane. In such cases, if the driving examiner instructs you to turn right and then left at the next traffic light, it's better to go straight to the left lane to make it easier to turn left at the next traffic light. Also note that you don't need to change your indicator to the left halfway through the turn. With the same right indicator, you can turn right into the left lane and then change your indicator to left for the left turn. If you take the right or middle lane, you haven't committed any driving error. You can still change lanes to the left to turn left and follow the instruction. This just makes it a bit harder, especially if the road is busy and there are cars in the left lane. And this is exactly what happened to us here. We turned into the middle lane and then had to change lanes to the left.
This one?
This one here, we turn left, yeah. Okay, at the end of this road we turn right.
End of this
End of the road, yeah.
When driving on the main road, you need to follow the speed limit mentioned on the sign. This road has a 60 speed limit and we were driving at about 50, which is 10 km under the speed limit. Driving too slowly for the situation can annoy the drivers behind you. Just before leaving this road, you can hear the driver behind us honking to show their frustration.
Okay, first street we turn left, please.
We turn onto this road and there is no speed limit sign. What does that mean? It means the default speed limit for this road is 50, which means you cannot exceed 50 on this road. We drove at 54 down this road. Driving over the speed limit is a critical driving error and hence an immediate fail.
At the end of this road we go right. And we turn left first street here. Okay, at the intersection ahead we just go straight through, yeah. Cool, we turn left here. You mentioned you are studying here at Tasmania.
Ah, yes.
What do you study?
I'm studying chemistry.
Oh, nice.
Like a lot of experimental works.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Working in labs, I guess, too? Yeah?
Yes,
Mhm.
that's right.
The last time I was studying chemistry was back in high school, and
Yeah.
it was one of my favorite subjects. I liked it.
Yeah. I'm doing my PhD here.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
wow, great.
So, yeah, you can see how much I
Yeah.
love chemistry.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
In UQ, I guess, yeah.
At Griffith.
Oh, okay, Griffin.
Yeah.
V10 left first, straight here.
For every turn, especially if it's a sharp turn, you need to make sure to slow down so you can control your car and stay on the left side of the road throughout the turn. When we turned left onto this upcoming road, our speed was not slow enough and Selen couldn't control the car, ending up on the wrong side of the road after the turn. Driving on the wrong side of the road is a critical driving error and an instant fail.
Okay, we
Go
go straight through here, yeah. Okay, at the intersection here we turn left.
You might see a sign on the road that reads, "Through traffic, keep right." This means that if you're driving through this area, you need to drive to the right of this sign. What's the left side for? The left side is for residents who live here. So if you don't live here and are just passing through, you need to drive on the right side of this sign. Driving to the left side of the "Through traffic, keep right" sign is a non-critical or minor driving error.
And we just follow this road straight through. Okay, at the end of this road we go right.
When turning the steering wheel, you can let it run through your hands as long as you maintain contact. However, when you do this, let it roll back slowly and with control. Do not interrupt the steering wheel's rotation and avoid leaving, grabbing, and then leaving and grab it again as the lane does. This way of turning the steering wheel makes the turns rough and not smooth.
And at the top we turn left. Okay, turning right here, please.
When driving over speed bumps, which are usually painted red to make them more noticeable, you need to slow down gradually before reaching them and drive over them slowly until you fully pass. The lower your car sits to the ground, the slower your speed must be. The car we are driving is a Suzuki Swift, which is a small car that sits very low to the ground. So we need to drive very slowly over speed bumps. Otherwise, we risk scraping our car. Scraping the bottom of the car on a speed bump can cause damage to the underbody, exhaust system, oil pan, suspension, and protective coating. And that's exactly what happened here. We didn't slow down enough and scraped the front of the car. Pay close attention and you can hear the sound of the bottom of the car hitting the ground.
Slowing down for the speed bump. Yeah. Okay, can we please do a reverse parallel parking on this white car here?
Okay.
First one.
Reverse parallel parking is a technique used to park the car between two cars. The good news is that during the driving test, the examiners don't ask you to park between two cars, but only behind a single car, which makes it easier. This is imagined as if you are parking between two cars. When you finish the parking, you need to be within 1 to 2 meters from the car in front. If you end up more than 2 meters from the front car, it means you would have crashed into another car if we are parking between two cars. This is a critical driving error and an instant fail. In our case, Selen finished the parking within a reasonable distance. She could have simply stopped, secured the car, and said that she was done, but she kept reversing and made a critical error. This was partly due to the hilly area.
Just let me know when you finished, yeah? Okay, you're done?
Yep, done.
Okay, cool. Yes, anytime you're ready, we get back to the road again, yeah? And just drive forward, yeah. Okay, at this intersection. Right, here we go, right. And at the end, we turn right. Okay, here we turn left. And we turn left at the end. Okay, we can pull over in front of the white car up there. Yeah. So after this car here, this trailer. Cool. Okay, great. So what do you think about the test, Salan?
So when there is no sign, speed limit sign,
Yeah.
I think it was 50, but
Okay.
my speed was like 51 or 2.
Oh, okay,
So that might be the mistake.
perfect. You
And-
catch that. That's good.
And also speed bump. So
Yeah.
when I like reduced the speed, beginning of the speed bump, but didn't reduce the speed end of it. So
Okay, yeah,
the
yeah,
car
perfect.
hit that.
Yeah, yeah, great.
And also, so there was no giveaway sign, but when I turning left or right into that T intersection, I might have some mistake, but I don't know which one. And also the giveaway sign that was on the hill, and I got a little bit panicked because the back car was
close to us.
signal, so I got panicked and a little bit
Oh, okay.
nervous there. And when I giving away the giving it away to the vehicles, like yeah, I might also have some mistake there because when I turned it around, then I saw the car was coming. So, yeah.
Yeah, so this is great that you know like what errors you made when you were driving. This is great. So this is the first step in learning. So we know what errors we make and we try to fix them. Okay, so yes, that wouldn't be a pass. Obviously, you know that as well. I'll go through this and I'll tell you what happened. We just talk about everything.
Okay, let's all wish Selen a successful upcoming driving test. Thank you, Selen, for participating in this mock driving test video, and thank you everyone for staying with us until the end. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to subscribe, like, comment and share. I look forward to seeing you all again in the next video.